something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Come sing with me. What you dream can be. Take a walk outside, slow down life's ride, so everyone can see. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Happy again.
There's a place two rivers meet at the top of Tennessee. You hear the song about the last train gone to the town that's home to me. Now the railroad tracks go nowhere where the 10th Street Depot stands. The train shut down when the bridge turns round and the boats call out all hands. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows. Are the Roxy lights still shining to show where dreams are born? Our summer dates on magic skates still on pinewood floors? Do the movies show at sunset? Are the cars there in a line? No way to lose on a Shonis cruise, finding love on a weekend night. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River.
Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show.
Mr. Hammer. Telegram? Just tell him I'll send him the money in the morning. Now then, what do you want? Now, what do you want? Do you want a single room?
We'd like to double off.
Well, eat some green apples.
Hey,
Just
it's
a moment.
joke.
What's that? You'll have to talk louder. I can't hear you. If you'll take your nose out of the receiver, it'll be okay. Funny fellow, you.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Come on, I know it's going to come on here in a minute. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show. We're having a few technical problems, mainly because I am out in the sticks. I am on remote. I'm in a remote area, far, far away from civilization. I had to hack into Elon Musk's satellite to get internet out of here. We're so far back. But anyway, I think I finally got it working. Welcome to the show. We're going to have a good subject tonight. It's pirates. And the screen that I'm looking at is like about this big. So if I don't see you, or if I don't say hello to you, it's because I do not see you. If I squint real hard, I can see Bill Hoy. He jumps out, and Sharon jumps out. Linda's there. Let's see. This is a very, very small screen, but anyway, we're gonna play with it. The great thing about this show is, I mean, it's obviously unrehearsed. It's live, so anything can happen. It could be good or it could be bad. Hey, Chris, I can see you. I can see Lee Ann and Kat. So I can see, it's very difficult. But anyway, go ahead, no matter what format or medium you're on, Facebook or YouTube, go ahead right now and hit your share buttons and write a little message with the share button telling people to come and play with you, that you won't bite them. So hit your share buttons, and I'm going to hit this button, and we'll have the word for the day.
The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:17-18. In your lowest moments, you're not alone. God is nearest when your heart is heaviest.
All right, I'm back. It may be lagging. I did assume that you all you had video and you got audio. In other words, you can see and hear me. Hey, Janie. Janie sneaked in, and there's Chrissy sneaking in. Glad y'all made it. We've got a good show tonight about pirates that I'm sure every one of you are familiar with. I like the genre. I have ever since Errol Flynn saw him in the movie called Captain Blood. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a classic about pirates. Anyway, let me go ahead and slide over here, and we're going to get Gloria. If I can move this tiny screen. We're going to get Gloria to remind everybody how to play. Get ready for a good game.
Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. Be sure you like and share with everybody. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is, the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have just enough time to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comments section. Be sure to watch the timer at the top of the screen so you will get your answer in before the cutoff. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. Good luck. Now, back to Gary.
All right. It looks like everything's working. I think everybody can hear me. Chris says, I look better. I had to get close to it to read it, Chris. I look good tonight. Well, thank you very much. I think I have a lot more room to work. I'm not as confined as in my studio. I'm down here at the Shamrock Club at the McKinnon Cabin. It's very, very rustic and a lot of history here. It's pretty cool. I'm looking at this timer. Everybody get ready to play. The first question about pirates is coming up. If you don't know anything about them, you're getting ready to learn. That's how I can see it. I'm going to have to get close. All right, here we go. What was the name of the pirate ship captained by Blackbeard? Was it Wide Galley, Queen Revenge, Golden Hind, or Adventure Galley? I'm sure you all probably remember Blackbeard. My first really introduction to Blackbeard was in the Walt Disney movie Blackbeard. It was actually pretty funny. But Blackbeard, he had a boat, or ship, I should say, that had a distinct name, and it was very famous. So take your guess in there. Time is up. We have a guest tonight, Alexandria Craig. Marshall is here. I guess that, Alex, I don't know if I ever asked you if you're using the Marshall last name now that you're married. Queen Anne's Revenge. So I probably should ask, are you a Marshall now? Or did he change his name to Craig? All right, here we go. Now the second question. Which sea is most associated with the Caribbean pirates? This is really a difficult question. Red Sea, Caribbean Sea, Baltic Sea, or Arctic Ocean? Let's see, what was I talking about? Alex. Alex is, I know you replied, but I can't see it, Alex. I'll have to go back. Alex is from Canada. Beautiful, beautiful area up there. And she is just a marvelous person. We all have fallen in love with her. She could be hard-headed sometimes, but we overlook it because we love her. Pretty much the way we treat Leanne. We overlook quite a bit for Lee. And there's Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. Glad you made it. The Caribbean Sea. And everybody got that one right. Kat, Christy, and other players. I can make that out. Third question. What does the Jolly Roger flag traditionally depict? An anchored sword, a treasure chest, a skull and crossbones, or a parrot? And I've got to rat Leanne out. I know for a fact that she cheated today. This was the sample question. She cheated and went and did some research. And I said, shame on her for being that way. But, you know, she's a competitor. But she also cheated. So, oh, me. Here we go. Janie, it's good to see you. I know you've been running yourself ragged. She totes kids everywhere. All right. A skull and crossbones. As you can see in the graphic background, that is a skull and crossbone. There's Linda. I'm having trouble seeing everybody, so I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Next question. Who was known as the Pirate Queen of Ireland? Was it Mary Read, Grace O'Malley, Ching Shi, or Anne Bonny? I didn't even know Ireland had pirates, much less women pirates. That sounds like a pretty cool story. I don't know if y'all saw the poem that Sharon wrote and posted. That is a great poem. I really like that. I may have to try to put music to it. It was so good. If you haven't seen it, go on to, I think it was the Free and Fredonia page that she posted. That what a nice poem. That was very kind of you to do that. Grace O'Malley. It looks like 50% of you got that right. Next question. Which famous pirate was executed at Port Royal, Jamaica in 1720? Was it Henry Morgan, Calico Jack, Blackbeard, or Bartholomew Roberts? I'm sure you all are very familiar with 1720 history, Jamaican history. So I'm sure this is probably an easy question for most of you. Which famous pirate was executed in Port Royal, Jamaica? Have any of y'all ever ridden or rode, whatever the correct terminology, a windjammer or a big sailing ship? Has anybody ever had the opportunity to do that, or even sail boats? That would be so neat. I had never done that. I bet Bill Hoy had done it. Calico Jack, nobody got that one. That's question 5. Let me pause it here for a minute. Is Melinda on board? I can't see. If she's here, I'll harass her. If she's not, I won't waste my time. Let's go look at the leaderboard here. Who does that say? Does that say Alexandria Craig? My goodness. She's showing y'all up. The first game. Here's Melinda. Yeah, I see you now, Melinda. Hey, about time you showed up. Melinda hasn't been around for a couple of days. I don't know what she's been up to. Anyway, congratulate Alexandra. This is only 5 questions. Alexandra, Alex, if you're not familiar, I try to stop at every 5 questions and go check the leaderboard. And also, the quicker you answer, if it's correct, the more points you get. But obviously, you probably don't need that kind of information because you're doing all right. All right, back to the game. So, I hope everybody's had a good day today. I'm just about wrap this right. The next line up, we'll get into that in just a second. But here we go. What was the common punishment for mutiny among pirates? Was it promotion to captain, marooning, forced marriage, or 50 lashes? This is an interesting question. I would love to be able to see your comments. But no, to answer Chris earlier, no, I do not have a magnifying glass, Chris. What was the common punishment for mutiny among pirates? Promotion to captain, marooning, forced marriage, or 50 lashes? Time is up. I hear a commotion from the other room in there. This is marooning. 25% of you got that one. It looks like Linda, Leanne, and Janie. Leanne and Janie, they know a lot about water, boats, and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure their father threatened to maroon them a few times. Here we go. Question 7. Which female pirate disguised herself as a man to join a crew? Was it Rachel Wall, Mary Reed, Fanny Campbell, or Charlotte Day Berry? I'm sure y'all have read this story probably in school or somewhere about a female pirate that she dressed up like a man to join a crew. I think that would be one way that she could do that. All right, everybody get your answer in. Time is up. This is question 7. Tyler, like I said, Mary Reed was the young lady's name that dressed up like a man. Next question, and then I'll talk about Tyler. What did pirates often call their hidden loot? Was it swag, plunder, Bounty or booty? What? Okay. What did pirates often call their hidden loot? Swag, plunder, bounty, or booty? All right, we're talking about Tyler Marshall coming down. He and Alex came down from Canada. They're visiting their mom, and Tyler had an opportunity to play trivia, but he decided to go fishing. So, I'm kind of proud of him because he's got his priorities right. All right. Anyway, I hope he catches some fish, but he's going to miss out on a good game. He probably doesn't know anything about pirates anyway. All right, booty, y'all, booty. It looks like, I can't even begin. Sharon, Cat, and other players, I think that says. All right, this is the next question. This is question 9. Where would pirates typically bury their treasure? Oh, this is a good question. Did they bury it under palm trees? They rarely buried treasure on deserted islands or in caves. Where would they typically bury their treasure? Everybody get your answers in. So I'm looking forward to doing a little fishing myself this weekend. I hope to be able to scare up a few fish. If not, I'll come back. I'll make up some stories and tell y'all next week. I'm not above doing that. Look at that. They rarely buried their treasure, and 25% of you got that one, and the rest of you didn't. All right. They didn't usually bury their treasure. They probably spent it or, bartered it or whatever. Here we go. Question 10. Which pirate famously blockaded Charleston Harbor in 1718? I'm sure y'all remember hearing this story. It was in all the papers. Was it Long Ben, Edward Lowe, Captain Kidd, or Blackbeard? He blockaded the Charleston Harbor in 1718. Made a lot of people unhappy when he did. Was it Long Ben, Edward Lowe, Captain Kidd, or Blackbeard? Sharon probably knows about pirates. Did I mention the poem that Sharon wrote? I think I did. It was really nice. Y'all need to go check it out. Visit the page and put a like and comment on it. All right, here we go. We're going to find out who blockaded. It was Blackbeard, Cat, Alex, and Chrissy, I think are the names under that, who got it correct. All right, too late on the leaderboard. Let's go to this question. What nationality was the infamous pirate Bartholomew Roberts? Was he Welsh, Spanish, French, or English? What nationality was the infamous pirate Bartholomew Roberts? Welsh, Spanish, French, or English? And Bartholomew Roberts was one that I had not heard of. I didn't know anything about him, but I do now. Bill, are you out there? I think Bill is the only gentleman amongst all you ladies. I don't see Tom. Tom is, I don't know what Tom's up to. Here, let me scroll down. He was Welsh. Scroll down here to where the comments are. He was Welsh. Can I get over here? Oh, too late. All right, here we go. What Chinese woman commanded one of history's largest pirate fleets? Was it Xing Yusao, Wu Zetlan, Lin Ziwix, or Ching Ski? I did not remember seeing this question, or I probably would have edited it out. Anyway, the Chinese woman, she commanded history's largest pirate fleets. Put your answer in there. 1, 2, 3, or 4 are your choices. All right, and I'm going to be ready to check this leaderboard out. Melinda, I see you making comments, but I swear I cannot see what they are. All right. Qing Xia she commanded history's largest pirate fleet. Let's go to the leaderboard. Oh, look at this. It looks like Alex is still in the lead with Leanne Marshall, who cheated on that one question. It's second place. So that's good. Y'all are doing good. This is I think we're on the 11th question, so you still got time to make it up. Here we go. Back to the game. Pirates. We're going to talk about right the next line. I want to give y'all an update on where we stand on that. I know y'all are excited to hear what's going on. Let's read this question first. Pieces of the 8 were coins from which country? Spain, Portugal, France, or England? Pieces of the 8. Where did they come from? Spain, Portugal, France, or England? Put your guesses in. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Tips are accepted. Applause is always appreciated. I hope to be able to go back and read these comments. Some of them are hard to find because y'all are scattered out. I've still got 4 channels. I'm threatening to cut it down even more so. We're gonna eventually go down to 1 channel. Spain. Pieces of 8 came from Spain. Looks like a few of you got that one right, and a few of you didn't. All right. This is question 14. This is a good question. You should know this one. Walking the plank it was used on all ships. It was rarely used in real piracy. It was invented by the Vikings. It was a daily punishment. Walking the plank. I'm sure that most of y'all are familiar with that term. Walking the plank was used on all ships. It was rarely used. It was invented by the Vikings, and it was a daily punishment. Get your answer in. There's Tom Edwards. I see that name popping up. Tom, I've been complaining because I couldn't see because I'm looking at a very, very small monitor, but your name just seemed to jump out. Tom Edwards. Tom is sometimes here and sometimes he's not. Okay. But I'm always glad when he shows up. Rarely used in real piracy. So walking the plank was a bunch of, baloney. So they didn't do it. Here we go. This is question 15. Privateers differed from pirates because they were unpaid volunteers. They only robbed land targets. They never killed anyone, or they had government permission to attack ships. Privateers. They differed from pirates because they were unpaid volunteers. They only robbed land targets, never killed anybody, or they had government permission to attack ships. Tom, I know you made a comment, but buddy, I just cannot see it. I have to get right on the screen. That would scare y'all to death if I did that. I am interested in what you said, though. All right. Okay. The privateers had government permission to attack ships. 85% of you got that correct. Looks like sharing a cat are on the top of the list. Question 16. The golden age of piracy occurred during which centuries? Here you go, Chrissy. This is a good question for you. 19th, 20th centuries, 17th, 18th, 15th, 16th, 12th, 13th century. The golden age of piracy occurred during which century? I'm trying to figure out how I can bring my big monitor down here. Some of you, if you came in late, I'm in a remote area transmitting. I hacked into one of Elon Musk's satellite dish overhead, so we've got a good, strong signal. So that ought to be good for a few more minutes. All right, the 17th and 18th century. Let me pause it here one more time. There we go. That's question. Let me go back and look at this leaderboard one more time. Yeah, she's still there. Okay. Here we go. Back to the game. Question 17. I think it's going to work if I push this button. I know it will. Okay. All right. Parley in pirate terms means treasure division, negotiation or truce, mutiny signal, attack order. Parley in pirate terms means, is it the treasure division, negotiation or truce, mutiny signal, or attack order? Melinda, have you been getting any of these right? Melinda is actually a very, very smart person. She tries to hide it, but I can see right through that facade of ignorance that she puts on. All right. Parley in pirate terms means, oh, Chrissy, have y'all seen the part of the song that Chrissy wrote? Chrissy almost wrote a whole song. All right, here we go. It's parley is negotiation or truce. I'm sure some of y'all knew that. Some of you didn't. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Question 18. Davy Jones' locker refers to bottom of the sea, a secret island base, a pirate prison, or a cursed treasure chest. Davy Jones' locker. What is Davy Jones' locker? Is it referring to the bottom of the sea, a secret island base, a pirate prison, or a cursed treasure chest? Davy Jones. All right, looks like everybody's getting your answers in. Some of you kind of slow. Oh, my scroll isn't moving up when you all comment, so it gets locked up. I am so happy that Alex, the bottom of the sea is Davy Jones' locker, in case you didn't know. I'm so happy that Alex joined us. She got her down here from Canada, got her out of her own backyard. All right, here we go. Scurvy. Now, Alex is a nurse, so she may know this question. Scurvy, a common pirate illness, is caused by lack of vitamin D, vitamin C, protein, or iron. Yeah, that question's good for Alex. Alex is a nurse and does good work. All right. There's Cody. I just saw Cody. Hey, Cody. Glad you showed up. Cody probably knows about pirates. And Claire, I just saw Claire. I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing some of y'all. Vitamin C. I'm trying to see if Alex got it right. Alex missed it. Uh-oh. A suspect. We're going to have to check, see where she went to school. All right. Rum was commonly consumed by pirates because, now listen to these reasons why they drink rum. It lasted longer than water at sea, or it kept sharks away. It cured scurvy, Alex, or it boosted sailing speed. Okay, rum was commonly consumed by pirates because it lasted longer than water at sea, it kept sharks away, it cured scurvy, it boosted sailing speed. They drank a bunch of it. It might boost the speed. I don't know. I just noticed I'm having so much fun trying to see y'all's comments. That's the last question, y'all. So I hope I didn't miss anybody. It lasted longer than water at sea. That's why they consumed a lot of rum. That's as good a reason as any. Isn't that right, Bill Hoy? All right. It looks to me like Alex won this. She came down here from Canada and just embarrassed all y'all because obviously the Canadians know a lot about pirates. So, because they have so many famous Canadians that were pirates. No, congratulate Alex. And hopefully we can talk her into playing tomorrow night. I'll have to try to think of a subject she didn't know anything about, but y'all congratulate Alex. Now, we want to go to Write the Line. Let me switch over here. Now, I don't know if you can read that or not. Some of these things are just not working very good. Okay. This is what I've done because of the time frames and wanting to just go through and just try out all the systems to see if everything was working as far as y'all contributing things and me being able to put it together. So what I've done is what we said in the first place, that people would vote on the comments, but because of the time, I've gone back to the comments that didn't make the cut and have included them into the song. So if you have made a comment, you are a co-writer of this song. And I'm going to have this, tomorrow night, I'm going to play it. I'm going to do my best to have a video of it. Now, I will tell you this, I may edit some of it for timing and everything like that. I'm trying not to do that because I know what it's like to have somebody mess with your words. But there's a possibility I will, and I want to be heads up with you and explain to you that if I did. But I'm going to make a song out of this with all the bells and whistles, and it's going to be good. And we're going to list you as the co-writer if you contributed a line. Now, the deadline was 4:30 today. I have not gone and looked to see if there have been any more comments added since I put all this together, and I will do that. And if there's any comments that slid in before the deadline, I'll put them in there. But I think we got all of them. So anyway, that's where we are. So be sure you check in tomorrow night because this is going to be the big premiere of this. I'd like to do this every week, and we'll get to where we can do it right. I'll be able to do it right, but we'll start fine tuning it and use some aspects of real songwriting to put something together. And maybe you all can teach me something, and maybe I can teach you something, and we can come up with something that's kind of cool and fun to do. I mean, I think this is fun to get you all's ideas and be able to do something like this. So be sure you watch tomorrow night. Come and play tomorrow night, and invite people to come and listen to your song. And I'll have it I'll have it fixed to where everybody will be able to see their name and everything, to where they get credit for everything that they contribute. All right, is that good? Do we have any questions? Does anybody have any questions you want to type in the comment section? I've made this bigger to where I can see it. It looks like everything is copacetic. And if you don't, if there's anything you don't understand, just send me a direct message and I will get back to you. All right. All right. Appreciate you playing. Congratulate Alex again for winning. That was fun. Come on back tomorrow night. We're going to have some music. It's going to be good. I promise you. All right. See ya.